Friends, I am happy to continue to share with you lamb recipes from the TERRA Rich trademark. And today, we will cook lamb shank stewed in red Portuguese port wine with sweet potato garden and nut cream. As you know, we cooked the shin for 12 hours. Now we have warmed it up and throw it into the frying pan with all the contents of the vacuum bag. Add a small amount of port wine. And glaze the port. In the process of glazing, it is very important to add broth. We cooked the broth with the addition of bones and lamb meat, and it turned out to be very concentrated and fragrant. Also at the end, we added a small amount of port wine to the broth and boiled it. And we will glaze the lamb shank with this broth, giving it a taste and temperature. There is already such a good glaze, turns out chocolate color. After 4 minutes of evaporation, the sauce turned into terracotta chocolate. This is a plus of good alcohol. Despite the fact that we added only a little of it, 50 grams, and this is the glaze I want to achieve so that the meat is also terracotta chocolate, and this will also be our sauce. Add a little more base, reduce the heat. At this time, we have a hydrangea with sweet potatoes, equalize it. A sweet potato grotto. Breading. Mustard seeds are heated in a convectomat at a temperature of 180 degrees. We send it to the convectomat for 4 minutes. This will be enough to completely burn it out, polish it. We proceed to serving. From the pre-prepared nut sauce, we make a small ring. Which will serve as the basis for our sauce, and lightly color it with a gas burner in order to enhance the nutty taste. We follow the sauces for the shin. The hydrangea is warmed up, the shin is ready. We begin serving. We put the grotto close to the walnut ring. We can blow a little gas. It is important to pour the sauce very carefully into the ring of nut puree. It is necessary to pour out not the whole part of the sauce, but only part of it. Next, we put the shin and continue to pour the sauce over the shin. And this sauce is filled completely. The two final touches that I really like, and I think it is very appropriate in our national culture, are dried spoons. They slightly diversify the dish. After the cornflowers, add a little green oil for the color scheme. We spread a small amount of nut sauce on buckwheat popcorn, and decorate this sauce on both sides with microglyn. Very fragrant lamb shank, stewed in red port wine with walnut cream and sweet potato hydrangea. And we put buckwheat popcorn on top. Cook with pleasure. Cook with pleasure for your guests. Experiment using TERRA rich brand products.